Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something really close to my heart, something that affects millions of people around the world. It's about the journey of an immigrant and one of the biggest, yet often overlooked challenges we face: cultural adaptation. We talk a lot about visas, jobs, and finding a place to live. But the real key to not just surviving, but truly thriving in a new country lies in our ability to adapt to its culture. When we move to a new country, we carry our past with us. Our memories, our traditions, the taste of our favorite childhood foods, the sound of our mother tongue. It's all packed in our invisible luggage. It's completely natural to yearn for the familiar. We miss the environment we grew up in, the easy conversations, the shared jokes, the unspoken rules that everyone just knows. This nostalgia is powerful. It's a warm blanket on a cold, confusing day. And when we struggle to understand the new world around us, it's so easy to pull that blanket tighter and retreat into what we know. I see this all the time. Immigrants form tight-knit communities, which is wonderful for support, but sometimes these communities can become bubbles. We might live in a new country for years, even decades, but our social life, our media consumption, even our daily groceries, all come from our home culture. We're physically here, but mentally and emotionally, we're still back there. We might be interested in the new culture. We might watch the local news or try a new restaurant, but we don't truly engage. We struggle to connect. We feel like outsiders, and so we retreat even further into our familiar world. But here's the hard truth. If you fail to understand and adapt to the culture of the country you've moved to, life will be incredibly difficult. It's like trying to swim against a strong current. You can paddle as hard as you can, but you'll just end up exhausted and frustrated, not making any real progress. You'll feel isolated, misunderstood, and constantly out of place. This isn't just about feeling comfortable. It directly impacts your success. It affects your career, your children's future, your mental health, and your overall happiness. Think about it. How can you excel in a workplace if you don't understand the communication style? In some cultures, being direct is a sign of efficiency. In others, it's seen as rude. How can you build strong friendships with locals if you don't understand their social cues, their humor, or their values? How can you help your children navigate their school life if you don't understand the education system and the social pressures they face? These aren't small details. They are the very fabric of daily life. I often hear people say, "We are here for our children's education, to give them a better future." And that's a noble and powerful motivation. We want to plant them in new soil so they can grow tall and strong. But we have to remember something crucial. A tree can't grow if its roots aren't in the ground. You, the parent, are the roots. If you are not firmly planted and drawing nourishment from the new soil, how can you support the tree? The roots of this new life, the one you chose for your family, are in the culture of the country you immigrated to. Let's use an analogy. Imagine you're a brilliant gardener who knows everything about growing roses. You move to a place where the soil and climate are perfect for growing orchids. You can keep trying to plant roses, fighting the soil, fighting the climate, and maybe, with immense effort, you'll get a few small, struggling blooms. Or you can learn about orchids. You can study the soil, understand the humidity, and learn the new techniques required. Soon, you'll not only have a thriving orchid garden, but you'll have become a more skilled and versatile gardener. Adapting doesn't mean erasing who you are. This is the biggest misconception. It's not about abandoning your heritage, your language, or your values. It's about adding new layers to your identity. It's about becoming bilingual, not just in language, but in culture. You learn to navigate two worlds. You can appreciate the directness of one culture and the subtlety of another. You can celebrate New Year's in January and Lunar New Year in February. Your identity becomes richer, more complex, and more resilient. You don't lose yourself. You expand yourself. So, what does this adaptation look like in practice? It starts with curiosity and an open mind. Instead of judging differences, try to understand them. Ask questions. Why do people do things this way? What's the history behind this tradition? Watch local TV shows, not just the ones from back home. Listen to local radio stations. Read local news. Go to community events, festivals, and farmers markets. Strike up conversations with your neighbors, with the barista at the coffee shop, with parents at your child's school. Yes, it will be uncomfortable. You'll make mistakes. You'll say the wrong thing. You'll feel awkward. That's part of the process. Every child stumbles when they learn to walk. You're learning to walk in a new culture. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate the small victories. The first time you understand a local joke, the first time you have a real conversation with a neighbor, the first time you feel truly at home in a new situation. Think about the professional benefits. Understanding the local business etiquette can be the difference between landing a contract and losing it. Knowing how to network effectively in your new environment can open doors you didn't even know existed. When you can connect with colleagues on a cultural level, you're no longer just the immigrant employee. You're a valued member of the team. You build trust, rapport, and a reputation for being someone who gets it. And for your children, your adaptation is the greatest gift you can give them. They are living between two worlds. If you are disconnected from the world they spend most of their day in, it creates a huge gap between you. They'll feel like they have to hide a part of themselves from you. But if you engage with their new world, if you understand their friends, their school, their culture, you can guide them, support them, and maintain a strong, open relationship. You become a bridge for them, not a barrier. Let's be clear, this journey isn't easy. There will be moments of profound loneliness and frustration. There will be times you want to give up and just book a one-way ticket back home. If you're feeling this way, please know that it's normal and you are not alone. It's okay to seek support. Talk to friends, find a mentor, or even consider professional help from a counselor who understands the immigrant experience. Taking care of your mental health is a sign of strength, not weakness. Ultimately, choosing to immigrate is choosing to grow. It's an act of courage. But the journey doesn't end when you get your visa or find a house. That's just the beginning. The real journey is the internal one. The journey of adaptation, of opening your mind, and of weaving your own unique story into the rich, diverse tapestry of your new home. Don't just live in your new country, become a part of it. Learn its language, understand its people, and embrace its culture. When you do, you'll find that you haven't just found a new place to live. You've found a new, expanded version of yourself. And that is the true meaning of success. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope this gave you some food for thought. If you have your own story of cultural adaptation, I would love to read it in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you soon.